What's up, guys? Mega Bleeder here with another episode of Star Technology. I didn't do much between the episodes, but I did go ahead and get us a new platform started. There it is. And we're going to work on revamping our ore generation using cobblestone and the new upgraded mechanical sieves. So let's get started. So as you can see, I built the next expansion to the base as a little diamond here. I used the blocks, the slope blocks from frame blocks to give us a nice edge, but what we need to do is put down another layer because I don't want it to be just this one here. So I am going to get some of that stuff placed down while you guys watch. All right, so here we are. This is where I want to put down some new cobblestone generation and the mechanical sieves and possibly maybe even some normal sieves. Then I think I might add some levels to this. I'm not 100% set on this design being the final kind of layout, but this is what we're going to work with. So today what we're actually going to do is craft 4 of these guys. Yeah, we're gonna go with 4, and then we're gonna have to make a lot of these processes. We can get blackstone from haunting cobblestone. I'm not sure if we're gonna go this route. I did have blackstone set up over here, but I'm not sure if there's a better way to get witch water. So if we take a look, blackstone, I'm making it this way, but it doesn't look like there's a better way to get it other than the barrel transformation. So we may haunt it, I'm not 100% certain, but we need to get 4 of these guys, which is simple enough because we have tons and tons and tons of resources. The challenge is going to be to get all of these. So 28 treated wood frames. So we're going to need 28 of these. So if we take a look, it would be slightly cheaper in an assembler. No, it's still 8 for 2, so it doesn't really matter, but it does use a saw. We put an MV. Yeah, we don't care. We're going to use this way. So we need 28, but it's going to be 28 times 4. So we're going to need 28, 56 recipes of this, like that. So if we do this, I'm not sure if we have enough treated wood, but it looks like we do. ran out of another saw. Like we used a set of those sticks. Need 62 of these guys. Okay, that gets us that. We have enough to be able to build those. And then we also need 9 of these. We're going to need a lot more meshes. We're going to need 36 of these bad boys. We don't have enough string. Flax. Flax we could get from a greenhouse. Okay. Or possibly another farmer. Let's grab the sticks that we're going to need. Do that. And now we just need the meshes. So I was not anticipating needing all that string. So let me go ahead and get all of this string because we're going to need a lot more of that. We do not have enough. Okay, I'll be right back. I just realized my mic was muted, so here are these blocks. You saw I used the copy paste gadget to get these placed down. These are the mechanical sieves. These are working. We got them set up. We're going to be running them on MV energy. We've got one input for either sand, cobblestone, blah, 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 blah. And then over here, we've got output buses. And I'm looking for something now to place my igneous extruders on. And I want these, I believe it's on this block. 1, 2, 3, 4, 7. Nope. That one. And then I think I want them placed like that. Or should I go down one? I think no, I'm gonna go down one. Is that right? 1, 2, 3. This block. 8 of them. Go. And then I'm actually going to use laser nodes. It's not quite enough. We need more glass panes, which I could put in a cutter. I grab glass. We do have a cutter. A bunch of extra stuff in there. Put the glass in there first, actually. That's gonna get us more glass panes. Let's go ahead and sleep, so we don't have to deal with the night. And this is going to be our new kind of ore processing area. Ore factory. I built it lower, a little bit lower than the other one, so we could look down on it, but also so we could have a second floor for ore processing. node. Bam. What's over here? And then on these, we're going to place another set. Actually, kind of surprised I was able to jump up there on that. I guess the laser node hitbox is just tall enough. Because, like, you can jump slightly higher than one block. If you look at my jump, I come up and then drop just a little bit. Our jump height isn't actually just one block, it's like 1.1 or 1.2 or something like that. There we go. And then my plan is to put lava on the outside or on the inside. I think I want to put it on the inside because then it's going to light up the inside pretty nicely, I think. Are treated sticks done? Yeah. We need 2 more of these, right? Now that's formed? Yeah. Sweet. Okay, so we're gonna need steel drum. We're gonna need lava. Actually, 2 whole buckets of lava. Or a whole stack of lava. Is that what I want to say? So we're putting lava on the inside. So we're gonna have to get some blocks out here. Lava's gonna go in there. And in there. Same thing with these. We need to section these off. We'll use some frame blocks. The copycat blocks. The boards, the layer. Probably use trap doors. Yeah, probably trap doors. Problem is going to be this one here is going to need to be. I don't want to go all the way there. Going to need to be. We'll use glass. Yes. But so the problem that I'm going to have is putting a corner block in here. I could use like copycat vertical stairs. That could work. I don't have anything that works as a corner. Could use something like this. I think I'm going to use those stairs. Zinc. The vertical slope. Or the stair. Let's go with the slope. And then on top, this side's going to be water. How does the glax look? Looks good. I should probably use the copycat panel on the ends because it's thinner. Layer copycat board. This one. Yeah, it's a lot thinner. I can actually break these. And is there a better container that can hold multiple fluids that I can use in like bucket mode? Fluid cell? Will these hold? No, I don't want to go through that right now. We'll just use a bucket. We'll just use a bucket. We don't need the copy paste gadget. There we go. And this bottom layer. Placing that glax there. We need to go up here. Problem is gonna be I want to place a block on top of this, but I can't. I do a board. Yeah, If I do... Let me try placing this as a floor. Okay, that does work. Okay. Okay, it's being weird. Not wanting to place. If I get it to place and work properly, I think I can copy and paste it. Okay, so that side's done. Now I need water. Really, I only need like... I'm going to use this guy. I have a water system here. Yes. Oops. That's going to slowly fill up with water. Let's work on this guy. I need that. I need these boards. Board. I am going to go ahead and fill these in. These other igneous extruders, and then I will bring you guys back. Okay, so I got a little bit carried away. I went ahead and hooked up all of the laser IO inputs and got everything all set up, and I also went ahead and set up the crushing wheels, got those powered, got everything kind of logistically set up. We're running power using laser IO, and we're creating stress units using these motors. So each motor generates 2048 stress units, and each wheel at max speed creates 2048. So each one of those stack up, and those motors are pretty cheap to make. Just some gold, brass casings, a shaft, overcharged iron. Overcharged iron is simple. The only thing I have left to do, really, is set up power to all of these. So what I'm going to do is actually put a power insert on those. And we'll place one here. This might start getting power. No, because it's not connected yet. So all of the logistics stuff will be coming from the bottom. I can probably, yes, yeah. I'm not exactly sure if the logistics are kind of the way that I want them to be. I feel like they might be a little bit on the ugly side, but if I hook this up here, we should see this gets power. And then this guy is powered. So we just need to kind of go through and connect all of these up to each one of these individually. And they should get power. And keep getting stuck on these frames here. Yep, so all of these are powered. We're going to be running these at MV 128 per tick, which is 512 FE, which should be like one generator from over there. And I'm not going to put void upgrades yet on these. So this is going to be our input bus. And not all of these are going to be hooked up because there is... Actually, I need to modify because of this guy here. This is taking one, and that's actually probably going to be this one over here. So this isn't even correct. This should be not crushed blackstone. Crushed blackstone's coming from the crusher. It should be blackstone. Blackstone's going to go in there. So these two drawers are actually trash, and they should not be hooked up. We'll let those run out. I'm going to place these down here just so I can deal with them later, just emptying them out. Because this one's going to be for blackstone. So I'm going to have to set up blackstone, which I believe we will do the haunting way. So cobblestone haunted into blackstone. So that'll be something that we put a little bit more effort into later. But this one's going to be sand. So we could say you are going to be on the up and insert sand wherever sand is, right there. This on the up is going to get an insert. Oh, I forgot. These input buses are really weird about that. Did I lose this one, or was there something already in there? Yeah. So the input bus from GregTech automatically pulls in. So I would actually have to set a piece of sand in there and set the extract from this. Extract on that sand. And we're going to make it as fast as possible. Extracting sand. This is going to be inserting sand. We're going to have to take one out and swap it. This says idle. Why are you idle? Input bus sand. Do these need to be... Oh, they need to have meshes as well. Yes. Okay. This one's going to be gravel. This is getting this card. What card is this? Gravel. Insert gravel. Going to be on purple. This is going to be an extract. Extract on purple. Overclockers. Gravel, fantastic. This one is dust. This on the up is going to have an insert on purple for dust. Ooh, right there. This will have an extract on purple for dust. Yes. And this is going to need to be hooked up there. That one's not getting hooked up yet. This one is hooked up there. This one needs hooked up there. Let me make sure this is right. Yep, purple. Okay, so I need another set of input buses. For the mesh that I needed to make. And those will go... Doesn't really matter where they go. Put them someplace where they're... Oh, that's a... Oh, my bad. That's an input hatch. I need input... bus. There we go. Now he's working. So it takes 20 seconds, and it's going to give us nether quartz, diamond, lapis, amethyst, and emeralds. Just one. running. Yes. Fantastic. Magnetite, all that stuff. Redstone, pearl, glowstone. There's actually, I think it's this one. Oh, it sucked it in. Export. That's going to be a problem. Unless I could put a filter there. Can I put a filter there? Great tech filter. Filter. What's going over here? Dust. Dust, whitelist. Okay, so I think I can use the filter like that. We have gravel and sand. This one's gravel. This one is sand. Take that out. Put that there. Now it's gonna work. You are full? Yes, you are full. So this one has 5. This one has 4. Need to make sure I get the right one. Corp 2, is that what it is? Yes. This one is only 2, but it's not being set up yet anyways, and this one is 5. Okay, so the concept here, if I get a controller, another controller, let's see, how far will you reach? How far will you reach? Let's lock these. Linking tool, you don't reach that far, but we put 1 in there. Do you reach everything? Nope. 2? Nope, almost. We'll just make it max range. Okay, so you are linked up. Don't need that gravel. So what I'm going to do is place 1 there. These need extracts. On the up, extract. That should be fine. Up, extract. Up. We should be pretty much set as far as resource production goes for a minute at least. Okay, those are hooked up, those are hooked up, those are hooked up. We need to link those. Link those. Link those. Link these and that. This is gonna have an insert on 3. I'm gonna change these. Yeah. Extract. Left click. Up. Left click to copy. Right click to paste. Right click to paste. Wrong one. I have this set right. Damn it. Left click. Right click. Yes. Shouldn't this be that color? Pretty sure it should be. Okay, so if I do something like redstone, ender pearl, glowstone, sulfur. See these start to collect more? Yep. Okay. Over here I've got emerald. Quartz, diamond, lapis, amethyst. Magnetite, copper, iron, tin. And sphalerite. There we go. Okay, so if we weave our way through here, our energy is sitting topped off right there. No big deal. Looks like we're moving energy just fine. That one's not running. Okay. 96 diamonds. This might be a little slow, but I do have meshes to put in here. So what I would do is take these meshes out. And head over here and actually swap them out for these. Want to take meshes out. Oh no, I think I just crushed one. No way. That is incredibly annoying because those are very expensive. That sucks. Well, good thing this doesn't need one yet. But if I do this, does that make it faster? It does not seem to be making it faster. Do we get more? Let's wait and see. Don't think so. I think that only gave us 8. That kind of sucks. Does it work like that? No, it does not. Okay, so I lost a mesh. It got crushed in a crusher. That's fun. And those ones aren't any good. So I'll just put those back, I suppose. Now, what's the range on this? That's going all the way to here. That's stretching all the way. Because I could hook up comms over here. I could possibly place that controller here, and that might be able to link up to everything. And I can run a Tom's cable over, even possibly underground. Let's see. Let's see if that will reach. We place it right there. Put those in. Linking tool. It doesn't reach. It doesn't reach by quite a bit, actually. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 blocks it would have to come over. I'd have to place it like underground. Unless I placed it right here, and then ran the Tom's cable underground. These linked up. There we go. And then put you on that insert. There we go. Now everything's going in there. Those away. Okay. Now the only thing that we have to do when we upgrade is just upgrade this from an MV to an HV. And I believe these can have multiple energy hatches. So I could put 2 MV energy hatches on it and run it at HV. But we'll have to figure out a way to get underneath here to run Tom's cables. So let's see, is there a way? Let's clean up our inventory. Get rid of this stuff. Card cloner, card holder. That can go there. Cables, hookups, that can go in there. Wrench, we keep that. Girders, we've been hanging on to. Lights. All of this stuff can go away. I think I've got a drawer here that I'm storing these. Yep. And the glax. And those. That can go away. All this can go in the system. Okay, so real quick, to end out the episode, I think what we're going to do is work on getting light. So if we go into the shop here, we need 64 of the star T coins. So a super chest. Let's make ourselves a super chest. Steel crate, we need steel long rods. That's easy. Boom, super chest. That got us a coin. Let's get our coins out. Okay, so we have 62. Where is another quest we can use? The rare earths. Okay. Basic arc furnace. I think we can make that. Need 4x10 cables. Two of those and LV machine hull. That's easy. We'll probably use this, right? Operates using oxygen and can recycle machines into ingots. Let's place this down like there, because we're going to have to come back to that, I think. Get rid of those. Ignis extruder. That. Okay, let's see. Rare earths. Maybe, possibly. Pyrolysis oven? Sure. We can craft that. Cooper nickel. Get 2 of those. We need... The pump takes a motor. The pistons take 2 motors. So we're going to need 3 motors. 2 gears so we can get 2 pistons. I have not automated these things yet. A pump. Which one of these is the one? Silicon rubber. This one's the one. So let's document it like that. 3 rods. It's been a minute since we've had to do a recipe like this, huh? Still missing something. What am I missing? Pyrolysis oven, yeah. And this is used primarily for making charcoal, and coal coke can replace your coke oven as a source of creosote. But we've got all our coins, so we can go to the shop, click this, buy this, submit, get our jet boots, bam, and then we just need to charge this, right? Upgraded thruster, shock absorber, muffled. Yes, it's low on power. We can place this in... We just place it in an energy slot like that. We can. We could just charge it like that. Is there a charger? MV charger. Let's see if we can craft this guy. Yes, we can. Pull those out and find a spot to plug this in. Over here. Okay, maybe I don't know what this does. Oh, there it goes. It doesn't have a UI or energy unless it's actually charging the thing. Oh, look at that light. Use not bound to change speed. I'm okay with this speed. Let's throw that in there. Let's look. Are there controls for jetpack? Enable jetpack. Engine mode. Boost. Speed boost. B. He doesn't do anything. EV. Vehicle mode up. AoE switch mode. Don't care. Nope. Jet boots. Jet boots. Oh. Apparently doesn't do anything. But now you have light. So we could come down here. Take this guy and this guy. Hook that up. And you. Okay, now where would I hook it up to? Just down here, I suppose? It's nice having flight again. Then a minute. Okay. We take a look at all this stuff we have in the system, but if we take a look at our diamonds, we look, let's see, 17,150. Yep. Those are definitely showing up in there. Awesome, awesome, awesome. And we've got flight. Look at our base. Let's take a look at our base. Now that we have flight. Is there mods? Jet boots. Configure. Client side. Client. Battery icon. Muffled boots. Server. General. Max power. Power cost. Leveling. What? Oh man, there's no way to turn off the particles. No way to turn off the particles. That'll get kind of annoying a little bit. Unless I turned off particles more here. Quality particles decreased. They're still there. Minimal. Nope. Guess we'll just leave them on. Just really... They're annoying, but I guess we'll get used to them. Anyways, let's fly around. Pretty sweet base. I'm probably going to get rid of these scaffoldings here. So I don't need them at all now. Now that we have flight. Sweet. And I think what I'll do soon is set up some better ore processing for these that will be maybe upstairs on this. I think we might move ore processing over to there. And I might just turn these off, or I think I might end up moving these, the rock filtrator controller and the void extractor controller, as well as the electric ore factory. I'll probably end up moving those. And might end up rebuilding some of these systems over to here. I'd like to put maybe a second floor on this. Is there a way? Where's fog? What is chloride? Cloud height, skies, custom fog off. Use sky blue band. Remove the blue band effects of all dimensions. That looks very weird. Okay, let's see if we can fix that. Because that's weird. Custom fog on. Apply. Custom blue band. Apply. Okay. Is that just because it's daytime? Fog end, fog start. Ooh. Can't see anything. Okay. Options, videos, custom fog start. Let's go to 500. Okay, I think I like that better. No, it's doing something weird here. It was at 0. It's at 0. What if we put this in the middle? 5,000. Okay, that's better. I think this is what I want. Options. 10,000? I think that's what I want because I can actually see the stars now. And then if we do blue band, no. There we go. That's a better looking sky block, sky box. Okay. Yeah, now that we have flight, I think we could change a lot with our base. I think it looks very cool. Are you kidding me? I can't take a... Would I have to like change my field of view? That is annoying. If I hide my UI, it doesn't hide the jet boots. Okay. Okay, man. Alright, so this is set up. All of this stuff is running. I'm gonna let these do their thing. We're hooked up to this system now. What I'm probably going to really want to do next is get the AE2 system kind of up and running. That is going to be really important. Applied energistics. So getting digital storage and kind of making a transition over to that, I think is something that we might look into very soon. Tom's is nice, but there are some things that are just weird about it. Oh, and I need to charge my boots. Okay, so what I'm going to do is get this video ready for you guys to watch it tomorrow morning, or this morning if you're watching the video now. It's Monday morning. We've got to get that set up. But thanks for stopping in.